this is going to be from Full Sail University. Welcome, everybody, to NXT. And tonight, we've got a highly anticipated matchup as Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy take on the team of Dash and Dawson. With the tag team titles on the shoulders of the Vaudevillains, one of these teams has the opportunity to jumpstart their road to becoming contenders for the NXT Tag Team titles. Then, in our main event, after the fallout of the Battle Royal 2 weeks ago on NXT, Samoa Joe takes on Prince Pretty Tyler Breeze. Which one of these competitors will regret costing the other the #1 contendership for the NXT title? We'll find out later tonight.
Scheduled for one fall. Being accompanied to the ring by Dana Brooke from Melbourne, Australia, Emma.
And we want to take you back to the matchup at NXT TakeOver Respect between Asuka and Dana Brooke. After Asuka forced Dana to tap out with the Asuka lock, Emma looked like she wanted no part of Dana's opponent.
Emma looked like she wanted to be anywhere but there, and I don't blame her.
Nice to see that Dana Brooke didn't lose the ability to flex her biceps in her match with Asuka. Oh,
She remembers where she is here.
Did she ever know?
And her opponent from Sydney, Australia, Shazza.
Well, we've seen quite a number of interesting debuts. International competitors making their way here to Orlando. And here's the latest.
Well, Shazza not only making her debut, but knows Emma very well. In fact, Emma's last match was against Shazza before she joined the WWE.
That was a long time ago. That was a different Emma. Emma's been here in NXT and WWE for a long time now. Shazza has no idea who Emma is right now. Speaking of debuts, happy Halloween, everybody. And Byron Saxton and I working alongside Eddie Munster.
Oh, thanks.
That's good. That's nice.
What are you going to be for Halloween, Corey?
I don't know. I mean, Rich brought all the costumes to the ball today. He's got the Dracula makeup on, or maybe you just need to get a tan.
Oh. Pretty creative there, Corey. I really would have thought you would have gone with Millhouse, but anyway.
Hey, man, the match just started.
You made an interesting point that Shazza doesn't know Emma. She hasn't seen her in years. Do we even know who Emma is anymore?
I just want to know what's going on in Emma's head. I mean, you know, we saw that footage when she came face to face with Asuka. We hadn't seen Emma since then.
Lost deep in thought.
Oh, wow.
Wow, what a kick.
Shazza's lost deep in thought, too.
Probably for different reasons. I'm trying to figure out why they ran out of Rich Brennan masks at Party City.
You're really on fire tonight, aren't you? Oh, wow.
This response from Emma is very telling. Oh, watch this again. Oh, more so, listen to this. Oh. Trying to kick her back to Australia.
Hey, listen up. Oh, wow.
Ow.
Ponytail snapmare. Oh, look at Emma just standing on the hair of her opponent.
Emma's got to be out here to prove a point. She claims she's not afraid of Asuka. She just wasn't prepared. She's out here sending a message that she can be dangerous. She can turn it up. She's doing a pretty good job of destroying Lil Bo Peep here.
That's humiliating. Oh, wait a minute. It nearly cost Emma.
Yeah.
Wow.
Emma's sending a message, but does she really want Asuka to hear it?
She's doing it in public on television, Byron. I would think so. It's a pretty safe bet.
It's a rhetorical question.
Watch the hair, watch the hair. Knock it off the hair.
And again, snapmare. Using the ponytail, using the hair. extremely aggressive, nasty side of Emma.
Shazza came in here thinking she knew. She thought she knew Emma. She thought she was already well prepared, and she's being proven dead wrong right now.
Well, you're right. A lot has changed since the last time these two locked up, and emotionally a lot has changed for Emma. Not good news for Shazza.
Wow, look at Emma. It's the aggression, the anger, the frustration oozing out of her. Wait a minute.
Hands up, protect yourself.
It's like Emma thought she.
Oh!
Let's go. Out of the corner.
Maybe Emma got a little too overconfident.
Oh, man. Face first into the turnbuckle. Emma was smiling a moment ago, and now.
Watch out.
Oh, she just looks fired up.
That'll turn the lights out quick.
Emma can end it right now.
Looks like she's got that same thing in mind.
Taking her time and doing so.
Oh, look at this. Oh!
Wow!
Watch your hair. Knock it off.
Emma taking her time, and now bridging back. Ooh!
Shazza screaming.
Screaming agony, forced to tap out.
Here is your winner by submission, Emma.
Whatever happened at TakeOver flipped a switch in Emma's mind. She said she had a different mindset. She said she wasn't afraid. And guys, she doesn't look very afraid right now.
And continues to kick it for somebody that was once considered a friend. Kicking Shazza right out of the ring. Let's take another look.
Emma here almost mouthed. Used to want some more. Well, Emma brought more to Shazza.
Great.
And your point, Corey, yeah, this has got to be a message here. This has got to be a message to Asuka.
Look at that. Torque. Emma with a statement victory here tonight on NXT, and we would like to welcome you here to ringside tonight. My name is not Eddie
I'm
Munster.
Corey Graves.
My name
That's
is Vince
Byron
Burnett. That's
Saxton.
Corey Graves.
This
Yeah.
is Bella Lugosi.
Bella
Yeah, you
Lugosi,
could have
thank
fooled me
you.
with the makeup and the
Millhouse
Vaseline
Van
in your-
Houten?
Yeah, Vaseline in your hair.
Hi, I'm Millhouse Van Houten, everybody. At any rate, what a debut we saw last week here on NXT. The surprise of all surprises, James Storm made his NXT debut. Hot off the heels of NXT TakeOver Respect, no one could have expected this. The arrival of James Storm caught everyone by surprise. And it was only a matter of time until Storm was victorious last week, putting away Danny Burch with the 8-second ride. After that exciting surprise, our broadcast colleague Tom Phillips caught up with Storm after his match to get his reaction to becoming part of NXT.
James Storm, tonight you make your debut in NXT, and the NXT universe said it as soon as you came out there, you deserve to be here. I mean, how do you feel?
Did you see it? Did you watch that? You see the shirt right here? We are NXT. Well, you know what? I am the Cowboy James Storm. I'm a creek swimming, moonshine sipping, beer drinking, deer skinning, Johnny Cash listening SOB from Middle Tennessee. That is me. And to hear them say that I deserve to be here, man, it brings me back to my mom when she used to tell me, when nobody else believed in me, I deserve this. You know, you see that pink ribbon right there, you know, my mom, she went through breast cancer, and thank God she made it through it. So James Storm is here in NXT, and if nobody likes it, hey, tell them, sorry about their damn luck.
Well, two teams looking to make their own luck are set for action, and both have been impressive with every opportunity, including their efforts in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Jason Jordan and Chad Gable take on Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, and that matchup is next.
Run! Which will die first?
People gambling on whether or not we all kill each other.
Stay down!
Let's finish this.
The Condemned 2. Rated R.
After winning the NXT Battle Royal 2 weeks ago, Apollo Crews has earned an opportunity at the NXT Championship. But to win the NXT Championship, he must go through the man who has dominated ever since claiming his first NXT Championship in Tokyo last July, Finn Balor.
I love Finn Balor. Well, he's really cool.
He's really cool. He's amazing. I just like everything about him.
I don't think I've rooted for a wrestler this much since I was a little kid. He's absolutely amazing. He's going to revolutionize the WWE.
First they hit the scene, bruising up the crest of my way.
If there's one person that deserves all the success that they're getting, like beyond a shadow of a doubt, it's Fergal. The impact that he has had is just unbelievable. I can't thank him enough.
Said the sun don't rain, but it rained over me. It felt like somebody was stinging me.
I have made tons of quality acquaintances in this business, but he's one that I want nothing but success for. I love that kid, man, to death. I mean, honest to God, I love him to death. I get at times a little emotionally choked up for him, you know? I'm proud of him.
It's crazy, but it's free of your mind.
I sense something. I know that when I go out there, I'm having a good time. For me, that was the dream, and I'd rather fail miserably doing something that was completely new than marginally get by just being normal. Everywhere that I've went, I'd improved it and left it a better place. And I've done that, I believe, in Ireland and England. I believe I've done that in Japan, and I want to do that here with NXT. And moving forward, I want to do that with WWE.
WWE and Susan G. Komen are partnering to help fight breast cancer and save women's lives. WWE is going pink in honor of National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Go to Komen.org/WWE to learn how you can join the fight against breast cancer. Tag team action on the way here, and what a run these two had in the Dusty Classic.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 445 pounds, Jason Jordan and Chad Gable.
I would go as far as to say that the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic semifinal match was the arrival of Jason Jordan and Chad Gable. How impressive were these guys? I mean, this entire building was rocking. These guys came within an eyelash several times of walking into the finals.
I mean, if Dash and Dawson turned heads, certainly Jordan and Gable were huge underdogs going into the tournament. Speaking of underdogs.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 405 pounds, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa.
Is that Ciampa's Halloween costume? He comes out here looking like a hobo. That's not very nice. No, it's just true.
Well, think about what these two did. They ruined the tag team that Corey Graves predicted great things from.
They ruined
the tag
a
team
lot
of
of things.
Bull and Reeves.
They're ruining my night right now, especially Ciampa. He looks like a slightly less evolved caveman.
Gable and Jordan. Despite the loss there, the Final Four of the Dusty Tag Team Classic, a bit of sportsmanship there. I think it's safe to say that these two are on a roll, despite the loss.
You know, you look at their credentials. Chad Gable, former Olympian, represented our country well in 2012. Jason Jordan, two-time NCAA Division I qualifier. All their credentials on paper, but now achieving that potential in the ring.
Look at the strength of Gable. What core strength.
Can't even know. That got him down.
Shoulders are down there. Ciampa forcing Gable down. Great bridge this time. Gable counters. Wow.
Nice.
Whose shoulders are down there?
Apparently all four shoulders are down. It depends. I couldn't tell you which one the ref was counting.
Oh, look at this. In the mirror.
Don't insult Gable like that.
Chad Gable, former U.S. Olympian, former Greco-Roman Wrestler of the Year. Tremendous amateur credentials. Seeing that technical ability on display early in this match.
Perfect example of they brought you to the dance, don't stray away from it. Yeah, Jack,
look at that.
Gable's just fun to watch.
And look at that, the NXT Universe here in Full Sail on their feet.
Putting on an absolute clinic right now.
Tag made to Jordan.
You can see why there's so much excitement from the NXT Universe when it comes to Chad Gable and Jason Jordan.
Wow. Jordan and Gable have been in control this entire match.
How much do you think Chad Gable inside is just loving this? Remember all the weeks he was trying to convince Jason Jordan to be his tag team partner?
Oh! Wow, what a forearm.
Tag made to Johnny Gargano.
Oh!
Man.
Just like that. Ciampa and Gargano.
Cover! Jordan out of two.
Suck away all the momentum that Gable and Jordan had.
Brendan, did you let Gargano borrow the Vaseline for his hair too?
I did, yeah. You're one to talk, Graves. Look at your hairdo.
I happen to be sponsored by a very prestigious hair company. Thank you very much.
What, Snickers?
Yeah, my costume is called Cool. Give it a shot.
I was going to be Bozo the Clown.
You're doing a great job of that. Saxon, did you buy that suit at Kmart or the Walking Dead extra sale? That thing's atrocious.
Hold on, Jason Jordan.
This is going to be atrocious for
Gargano.
Gargano.
Gargano ready to the turnbuckles. Listen to the reaction for Gable.
Wow, Jordan. Thank you. Not only is he talented, he's polite.
Hooks the leg. Kick out.
Nothing wrong with having manners during the match.
Gargano trying to shake off the pain from that left hand. You hear Jordan and Gable talking to each other. It seems like they're having so much fun out there.
Well, like I'm telling you, man, it took these two a while to gel. Jason, he really didn't take Chad Gable seriously.
Wow. Might have snapped the arm of Gargano right there. That was nasty.
Oh!
Well scouted by Gargano. Nice counter.
That was a nasty response.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God.
Gable using the 5 count as long as he can.
This Gable's got so many tricks up his sleeve.
Chopping out the legal man.
Case in point.
Oh! Jeez. Gable for the victory. Kick out by Tommaso Ciampa. This tag team matchup continues. What a wrestling clinic this one is.
Smash mouth style of Ciampa.
See Gargano still favoring his left hand. Back elbow by Gable. I think I saw a tooth go flying. Wow!
Jeez!
Just like that, Gargano and Ciampa have taken charge. Here as NXT continues.
I guarantee Stone Cold Steve Austin, it won't be a nice day. My client, Brock Lesnar. You're nothing more than a face-painted freak. Rusev, this champion, made me sick. Face your brother one more time.
Gargano and Ciampa continue to pound away at Team Jordan and Gable. Wow!
So you're gonna need a whole cooler load of ice packs after this match.
Kick out at 2 by Chad Gable.
For both these teams.
Well, right before we went to break, this is what turned the tide of this matchup.
This is just unreal. Oh! The fact that Gable's even standing after that double team maneuver is remarkable.
From that, while we were at break, just continued punishment. Gable desperate to get across the ring.
Yeah, we've seen a serious momentum shift in this matchup. Gable and Jordan are rolling, and now Gargano and Ciampa, who are dominating.
Look how hungry Jason Jordan is to get in there.
Beautiful suplex. Cover.
Jason Jordan pacing that apron like a caged animal.
And Jason Jordan knows that Chad Gable's in serious trouble right now. The longer this goes, the more likely it is it's Gargano and Ciampa who are going to walk away with a win.
Abdominal stretch.
Really like how Gargano applies that abdominal stretch. He C-grips the wrist of Gable, giving him a little extra torque, a little further twist.
Tag made.
Very little Gable can do to escape, too.
Wow, from one to the other.
Good tag team. This is actually smart by Ciampa. He's got those hands locked behind his back. Again, extending the abdominal muscles.
Digging that elbow in as well. Another
solar
tag.
plexus.
Thanks, Gorilla. Is this enough to put away Gable? Somehow kicking out.
Yeah, we're seeing a statement match right now. Both these teams obviously trying to make huge statements, and if I'm the Vaudevillains right now, looking at two potential challengers down the road, I'm highly concerned.
Wow. Gargano apparently is shaking off the pain that he was feeling in his left hand. Delivered a nasty chop.
Chad Gable, to his credit, keeps on fighting, keeps on trying to make that push to get to Jason Jordan.
Gargano and Ciampa have done a great job of cutting the ring in half.
Hard shots.
Think about the roll that... Oh, wait, hold on! Shoulders are down here, Gable. Surprising Gargano, and now again!
Where'd that come from?
Close enough to make the tag.
Gable's right there.
Jordan is fired up.
He's got to reach, he's got to reach.
Here comes Jordan.
Called earlier, Rich. Jordan was dying to get into this match and save his partner.
Wow, beautiful drop kick, and another.
Oh, stand by.
Wow!
Oh, the straps come down. The straps come down. It's ready to tear through somebody. Here comes Jordan.
Big spear.
Uh-oh.
Unbelievable. Hooks the leg, Jordan. Gargano in to break it up. Multiple suplex variations by Jason Jordan.
Almost unfazed Jason Jordan. Determined somehow to get a win for his team here.
Oh, wait a minute. Shoulders down.
Oh,
Jordan stays alive.
so close.
Oh, knee right to the face.
Wow.
And Jordan double team.
In the meantime, all that time, Gable was taking to get back on the apron. The official didn't see the double team happening.
Wow! DDT. Jordan planted. That's going to be enough. And Gable in to break it up.
Now you got to believe Gable just saved this match, at least temporarily for his team.
Gargano's in shock.
Shock, disbelief. That'd be a lot of pain too.
This is what tag team wrestling is all about.
Competitive fire brings out of you here on NXT.
Out of the way, let's go. Pay attention, come on. 1, 2.
Oh, wow, what agility by Jordan. There goes Gargano.
Ciampa misses with the clothesline. Wow!
Oh.
Here comes Chad Gable.
Here we go.
Wow! What a combination!
Here are your winners, Jason Jordan and Chad Gable.
Guys, I think I just found my new favorite tag team.
Welcome to the party, Byron. These guys are awesome. Their future is incredibly bright. And man, they are fun to watch. Let's see it again. Ciampa and Gargano, they put up a heck of an effort. This spear, that unique offense Gargano's known for, it wasn't enough. Here comes Jason Jordan with a little spearage of his own, almost cut Ciampa right in half.
This was intensity on overload by Jason Jordan.
Gargano and Ciampa continued. Big DDT, and we thought that was it, but what tag team wrestling. Look at this combination, Corey.
What goes up must come down. Beautiful pinning combination by Gable. And these two are off and running.
Assisted German suplex. Impressive. Tag team wrestling is back.
Bayley, recently Alexa Bliss has had some pretty harsh words for you. She even said that someone like you doesn't deserve to be the champ. What's your response?
I don't know where she's coming from with all this. She seems mad at me because I come off as a role model and because people look up to me, kids look up to me, which I love. Like, I'm so proud to hold the NXT Women's Championship, and that is something that is very important to me, to be able to be an inspiration to people. And for somebody like Alexa to just, it seems like that bugs her, is just, I don't know, ever since her change of ways and she started hanging out with the boys, she's just kind of had this different side to her. And all I know is that I've stayed the same. I've stayed true to myself, and I am the NXT Women's Champion, and that's exactly where I'm going to stay.
Another woman Bayley needs to keep her eyes on is this one right here, Nia Jax. After her impressive debut 2 weeks ago on NXT, Nia is in action in her second ever matchup, and that's next.
Hello to my amazing NXT universe. My trip in Paris is winding down, and I really wanted to let you guys know I miss you so much, and I really hope you miss me too. But the Red Queen of the Divas division is coming back extremely soon. So for now, it's time for me to go watch my show. See you guys soon.
Saxon, you're still not going to Paris, huh?
No, I can have dreams though.
The following contest is a Divas match scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Glasgow, Scotland, Kay Lee Ray.
Saxton, I think you'd make a great invisible man for Halloween. You can just leave.
I wouldn't get any candy.
What do you know about Kaylee Ray, Saxton?
Scotland-born Kaylee Ray actually competed around the same parts as our NXT champion Finn Balor.
And her opponent from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
This young lady right here, Nia Jax. And if you missed her debut, she's
Don't
the
wanna miss
cousin.
this.
She is the cousin of The Rock.
Yeah, but she's so much more than just who she's related to, Rich. She is an unbelievable athlete, unlike any other diva we've seen here in NXT.
And she believes that greatness is her destiny.
Extremely powerful and extremely confident.
I would pay money to watch her just rip you lips from you, Rich.
I thought we were friends, Crazy.
You thought completely wrong. Corey has no friends. Says the man who's hanging out by himself on Halloween. You can come if you want.
It's Nia Jax and Kaylee.
That was
okay.
That's how confident Nia Jax is in her ability. She said, "I'm going to give you this one. Try again."
Maybe I just try leaving.
I wish you would.
Not me. Have you ever seen a female competitor here in NXT as powerful as Nia Jax?
Well, it's a very compelling mix of confidence, yet she comes out here smiling, having a good time. It's kind of eerie, to tell you the truth. Ooh! All right.
Kaylee Ray trying to make
Wow.
the most of her time here.
Trying is the key word.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with no.
Wow.
That's a bad landing.
Yep. Oh, man. Huge elbow drops delivered right into the sternum.
That could be a career-altering landing from Nia Jax. Into the lifeless body of Kaylee Ray.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Canadian backbreaker.
Oh!
Look at this. We saw Nia Jax utilizing the bear hug the last time we saw her. Just showing that she's got a whole lot of different ways. Oh, she can dominate you.
Certainly well studied.
Oh, wait.
Hold on, Kaylee for the win. And a kick out by Nia Jax. Wow. Basement drop kick. And
That might have rocked Nia.
I was going to ask you if it phased her. I mean, she's getting back up without a problem.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Uh-oh. Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh. Good Lord.
Spiked her so hard I almost expect an end zone dance after that.
Oh!
Good God.
What a leg drop. And look at the smile on her face. Nia Jax dismantled Kaylee.
Here is your winner, Nia Jax.
I'm not going to lie, that was a little uncomfortable to watch.
Why was it uncomfortable, Saxon? It was a blast. Nia Jax is out there having fun. She's got $1 million smile, and she's as dangerous as the day is long. Let's take another look at this. Thanks for coming, Kaylee Ray. Like a car crash.
See the way Kaylee's head bounced right off the mat.
Bam!
Nice.
Like a guillotine. Man, look at that smile.
Women's division better be on notice after seeing that. Wow. Nia Jax continuing to run roughshod here. And well, you want to speak about running roughshod. What about that tag team match we saw last week here on NXT? Dash and Dawson against Enzo and Cass. They did exactly what they said they were going to do, didn't they?
You can't be surprised. They telegraphed it. They showed up, said they were going to take out Cass and Enzo, and they did a very, very fine job of doing just that.
And we take it back to last week on NXT. It was Enzo who scored the pinfall over Scott Dawson with a small package during their tag team match. That simply lit the fuse. Dash and Dawson proceeded to assault Cass and Enzo after the bell. And watch this, a crushing blow to Big Cass with an exclamation point. Dash and Dawson making a statement to the entire NXT locker room. Enzo and Cass with an opportunity to get some revenge in this matchup.
My name is Enzo Amore.
Ah, look at that!
Dash and Dawson!
Brilliant!
Ambushing! Ambushing Enzo and Cass!
Absolutely brilliant. If Enzo was dumb enough to run his mouth on the way to a big fight, he gets everything he deserves. Look at these two.
No! Oh, man!
Oh! Cass,
his leg just got whipped into the video board there on the ring.
Dawson and Dash picking them right where they left off the last time they were in there. Big Cass and Enzo Amore. Look at this.
Well, this time going after the left leg of Cass. Last time they went after the leg of Enzo.
You gotta believe this is premeditated. A pack of wild dogs.
What is this here?
This is it.
Dawson from the ropes.
He might have just broken his leg.
Might have. That's almost a given.
You could hear the scream of agony from Cass.
These two, Dawson and Dash, these two are out of control.
Let's take another look at this. Dash Wilder off the middle rope. That could have completely destroyed Cassidy's knee.
And they're proud of themselves.
They did what they said they were going to do. You don't have to like it, just accept it.
You can hear those blood-curdling screams from Cass.
Get to the back. It's over. Too easy. Too easy.
So Alexa, you asked for this airtime to make...
Tom, I've got this.
Yeah.
So you can stand there like the little human mic stand you are and let me do the talking. I spoke to William Regal, and he loved my idea. So Bailey, I'm challenging you to a 6-person tag team match against me and my boys. And even the bigger challenge, finding 2 losers who would actually want to team up with you. Good luck.
Jesus. Tom.
Well, coming up next, it's time for our main event right here on NXT. Samoa Joe, who came so close to becoming the #1 contender for the NXT Championship, looks to get revenge on Tyler Breeze after Breeze's actions during the Battle Royal 2 weeks ago. That match is coming up next on NXT. One of the fastest rising stars in NXT, Apollo Crews, gets the opportunity of a lifetime next week as he gets his opportunity at Finn Balor for the NXT Championship. Here now is a special look once again at one of NXT's brightest stars, Apollo Crews.
It still doesn't seem real, man. Like, I go through moments where I'm like, okay, I live in Florida now, I live in Orlando, I work for WWE, and then something else happens, like me becoming the #1 contender, me wrestling in front of 16,000 people at Brooklyn, and then it goes back to that moment where this is not my life.
Apollo Crews is a guy with a reputation that precedes him. He's traveled around the world. He's done it all everywhere else. Now he wants to do it on the big stage, NXT, the hottest company in the world.
Talking to my brother, coming over here, and he's just wishing me happy birthday, talking about how we used to wrestle when we were younger, and now that what's about to happen, it kind of made me like, I just got emotional. I got that little knot in my throat, and it's fun. I get to debut in front of 13,000 plus people on my birthday, man. I don't think it gets much better than that.
Nearly 16,000 rabid NXT fans have packed the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York.
You talk about anticipation for a NXT debut. This is the kind of moment any competitor who has ever laced up the boots has dreamed about.
First thing I say when I come out the curtain is, oh, and I'm like, oh, wait, I wasn't supposed to say that. But it was just legit how I felt.
There's a lot of eyeballs watching this match, a lot of eyeballs who wanted to see how Apollo Crews was going to perform here in NXT.
Oh, hold on here. Standing moonsault!
Are you kidding me?
Is that enough? Wow!
Happy birthday, Apollo Crews, and welcome to NXT.
I just don't believe it happened. It all went by so quick, and I was trying to enjoy every moment of it, but those people were loud and crazy, and I just fed off that energy. And I mean, it's just, I don't even know what to say, honestly. It was crazy, it's amazing.
To debut for that many people on my birthday is one of the stories that I'll tell my grandkids. It's one of those once-in-a-lifetime things.
Tonight here in Brooklyn, the Apollo Nation was born. That's what you guys just witnessed.
At that point, when they got behind me, just gave me that much more will and determination, to win.
This is what it's all about. Apollo Nation, Apollo Force.
Like, I was talking to my sister, and she's like, man, all these people cheering for you. It's so weird, because I just see you as my little brother. She doesn't see me. She sees me as a little kid.
Set to go for our main event tonight, a battle royal to determine the new #1 contender for the NXT title.
People tell me I've already proved myself, but have I really?
It is down to the final two, Baron Corbin and Apollo Crews.
The day I came in here, I said, I'm here to be champion. I definitely do think there's another level that I need to take my game to.
Clothesline and Crews! Crews is your new #1 contender!
This is the biggest opportunity I've had in my career, period. Finn Balor has beaten some of the best superstars in the world, but he's never faced Apollo Crews.
Bright future ahead of this guy, and he makes it look just too easy.
I never want to get that satisfaction of feeling like I've proved myself, because then I feel like I'll stop reaching and stop, striving for better things. So for me to be able to wrestle Finn Balor is an honor and an opportunity for me to show that I can hang with the top guys in NXT.
Extremely driven, he wants to rise to the top, he wants to set himself apart and do what you don't expect as the Apollo Nation is picking up steam.
Finn Balor's a great friend and probably one of the guys that I respect most in the NXT locker room. But next week, plain and simple, I'm going to become the new NXT champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from his seasonal residence of Monte Carlo, Monaco, weighing 206 pounds, Tyler Breeze.
Well, Breeze set for action here on NXT, but right now, let's take you back to last week on SmackDown. And it was during an episode of Miz TV that Summer Rae promised to drop a bombshell on Dolph Ziggler. That's when Prince Pretty made his SmackDown debut and then proceeded to assault the show off. Breeze making quite the statement, and the sneak attack included Breeze using his selfie stick as a weapon. That left Ziggler wounded not only physically, but also wounding his pride. You can bet that things are just heating up between Ziggler and the King of Cuteville, but first things first, Tyler Breeze still has some unfinished business here at NXT, where Samoa Joe has the score to settle.
Super good looking, every place, everyone loves this gorgeous face. You can't deny my beauty shot on every.
And his opponent from Huntington Beach, California, weighing 282 pounds, Samoa Joe.
Joe headed down to the ring with purpose. Let's show you exactly why. It was 2 weeks ago during the #1 Contenders Battle Royal where Breeze was eliminated by Joe. But then as Joe was precariously on the ring apron, Breeze, who had already been eliminated, pulled the rug out from underneath Joe, eliminating him and taking away his chances to become the #1 contender. Samoa Joe felt that he was the rightful #1 contender.
Look at Joe. Joe is not. He has kept his eyes on Tyler Breeze since the moment he got into this ring. And look at Tyler. Was no part of Samoa Joe.
Can you blame him?
Tyler Breeze knows exactly what he's doing.
The fact that he couldn't become the #1 contender, he had to stop somebody else from achieving that as well.
Misery loves company. Breeze trying to get in the head of Samoa Joe, but he's the one guy I don't think you can psych out. Joe is fuming right now.
Maybe this is Breeze's game plan. Get Joe so angry that he's blind with rage and let Breeze capitalize on it.
Who's this Breeze trying to say we're going to do this on my terms?
A little bit of both.
Or is Breeze just scared?
No, Breeze is like a matador.
Yeah, Joe's had enough. Joe's had enough.
Here comes the angry bull, and Tyler Breeze capitalized. Look at that. Brilliant.
Breeze is smiling right now.
Look at Joe.
Big clothesline.
I don't know about that.
It's not so wise, is it?
No.
What do you mean? It's worked out very well
yeah,
so far.
Look who's staring right back at you, Breeze. You want to get up that top rope.
Worked out fantastic so far, but, well, that's a quick end to that, isn't it?
Rapid fire from Joe.
How's all that smiling and posing doing for Breeze now?
Okay, maybe not so well.
Breeze back to the outside.
Breeze just like he just got hit by 5 different men.
Oh my God!
Oh my goodness!
Geez.
Samoa Joe launched himself and wiped out Prince Pretty.
Like a 300-pound bullet coming through those ropes.
To see WrestleMania live and in person, you need these. And to get those, you'll need to know this. The biggest event in 2016 is coming to Dallas. We're going bigger, bolder, and getting louder. Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Tickets available Friday, November 6th. Go to WrestleMania.com for more information.
Tyler Breeze trying to whip Joe into the corner. Instead, it's reversed and running elbow and a big kick. Enziguri by Joe sends Tyler Breeze down to the mat, and Joe
Joe with that scowl on his face that he's had this entire match.
Joe's thinking about what to do next. How to best dismantle Prince Pretty. Oh! How to inflict the most punishment.
How to make Tyler Breeze regret the moment that he eliminated Joe from that Battle Royal.
Height on that knee.
Cover! Hooks the leg and a kick out.
Joe believed that he was next in line for an NXT Championship match.
Finn Balor wanted to give him the opportunity.
But he had to go through a Battle Royal, and that chance stolen by Tyler Breeze.
Smart move there, Graves, by Breeze.
Very effective. Change the title. Oh, here we go. We've seen this before.
Wow!
Oh, man!
What strike by Breeze! And a kick out just at one! You gotta be kidding me! Joe kicked out of that at one!
Yeah, he kicked out of it at one, but Tyler Breeze is now getting back into control. Look at this. Both knees on the spine.
Oh, wow. Joe's body bounced off the knees of Tyler Breeze.
Tyler Breeze is in control. Maybe unleashing a little frustration of his own.
Well, we all know Tyler Breeze has been frustrated. He's continually trying to put himself on the map with these different high-profile matches that haven't gone his way. Tyler Breeze, in his mind, he needs this. He needs this win.
Don't tell me!
When Tyler Breeze gets frustrated, it has not worked out well for him.
Oh, chops.
What a drop kick!
Right on the button.
That could be it! Joe able to kick out at two.
Let's look at this again. This is one of the most beautiful and precise drop kicks right on the chin.
Graves, how much does Prince Pretty need to keep his emotions and his frustration in check?
It's extremely important for him to do so. We've seen in the past, he can be his own worst enemy when it comes to frustration. But the fact is, right now, he's in control. He looks cool, calm, and collected.
That feeling may not last very long.
Leg drop, right back into the cover. Tyler Breeze trying to put Joe away. And again, a kick out at two. Tyler Breeze has had so many opportunities to win big matches and has come up just short.
Yeah, so I guess he looks at Joe as someone who was on the verge of getting the opportunity that he wanted and said, no, I'm not going to let that happen.
Projecting his own frustration on Samoa Joe, but Joe has made him pay in this matchup.
This is what Breeze,
Senton!
This is what Breeze tried to avoid.
Hooks the leg. Breeze able to kick out. And pretty evenly matched up. Wow! Unbelievable scoop power slam, cover! And again, somehow Breeze kicks out.
The pendulum is now swung into the corner of Samoa Joe.
Can you believe? Watch this. Watch Samoa Joe. Once he gets rolling, he's hard to stop. Big boot right there. Senton. And then just watch the velocity on that power slam.
Well, this is why you saw Tyler Breeze earlier try so hard just to ground Joe, because he knows if Joe's on his feet, he can strike you from any direction.
Uh-oh. Oh!
Passion, viciousness behind the attack of Samoa Joe.
Is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted?
And we know what usually comes next.
You stepped into the wrong yard, Tyler Breeze.
Uh-oh.
Now you're about to pay big time.
Breeze able to get out of the muscle buster, shoulders down, and Joe just able to shimmy free.
Supermodel kick.
Cover, Breeze. And Joe kicks out.
Wow.
Tyler Breeze is frustrated. This is what he needs to avoid. He needs to keep his calm. He's got a million things running through his mind right now. What does he have to do to beat Samoa Joe?
Breeze thought he had the answer, escaped that muscle buster, thought he had Samoa Joe beat. but then was reminded just how tough Samoa Joe really is.
Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Joe loosening up. Roll through here and hold on.
Oh, no!
Oh my God! Coquina clutch!
He's got him in the center of the ring.
Tyler's squirming. Tyler's in trouble big time.
Tyler Breeze has to give up. Has to tap out.
Here is your winner by submission, Samoa Joe.
How quickly that man can strike. Samoa Joe.
Yeah, but you got to give Tyler Breeze credit. He took Samoa Joe to his limit. He provoked Joe, and he took him to the very last minute. It was that last mistake that Breeze made that allowed Joe to capitalize.
Well, it takes a slight hesitation, one mistake.
It was Tyler Breeze letting his frustration get the best of him.
We thought Samoa Joe was going to hit the muscle buster, but Breeze immediately changed the momentum, and we thought Breeze right here was going to put away Samoa Joe.
That supermodel kick right on the chin. I think everyone in here was as shocked as Breeze was.
And watch Breeze trying to use Samoa Joe's own momentum against him. Well, Joe did the same thing.
The O'Connor roll into the Coquina clutch.
There's not much you can do.
There's nowhere to go but to sleep. Tyler Breeze doing the right thing, tapping out. He'll fight another day, but tonight belongs to that man, Samoa Joe.
Right now, let's take it backstage to the man who is putting his NXT Championship on the line next week, Finn Balor.
Finn, next week is the match the NXT Universe has been waiting for. You defend your title against Apollo Crews. How do you feel?
Well, Devin, to be honest with you, I'm excited. You know, Apollo Crews, he's a real deal. He's won this Battle Royal to become the #1 contender for the NXT Championship, and he deserves it. In the Battle Royal, he beat Samoa Joe. In the Battle Royal, he beat Tyler Breeze. In the Battle Royal, he beat Baron Corbin. But you know who he hasn't beaten? He has not beaten Finn Balor. I am the NXT champion, and I went through 15 years of hell to win this championship. Someday Apollo Crews will become NXT champion. But it's not. It is not gonna be next week.